Happy Tuesday, Wildcats. Welcome back to a great day of learning and a great week of learning. Our second day of May. We have a very cool contest. We have a couple things that are going to be contest related coming up that I am super excited about. First off, we get to name something, which you know I love. You know I love naming things, cool names. You guys are going to give us the ideas for that. We have some competition-based coin drive for the Day of Good, and we also have some competition based for the food drive we're doing. So let's get to announcements so you can see what we're talking about. Here we go. All right, today is Tuesday, May the 2nd, 2023, and these are your morning announcements. Don't forget the West Lane Middle School is an avid school-wide site of distinction. The mission of West Lane Middle School is to reveal the genius of each Wildcat through a culture of joy, respect, and excellence. We believe every person deserves to be seen, affirmed, and to grow. Let's make sure we're Wildcat ready. Our lanyards and IDs around our necks, our binders and our agenda books are with us. Backpacks and fanny packs and purses are in our lockers. Hats, sunglasses, and hoods are off. AirPods and phones are in our lockers, and blankets stay at home. Today's schedule is as follows. Advisory, periods 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and advisory. Starting strong is good, finishing strong is epic. Let's be epic Wildcats. Speaking of Wildcats, all right, so we ordered a West Lane Wildcat mascot, all right? And you see I'm in the picture to the left wearing the head, and from the Best Buddies Advisory, Mr. Cooper J. Andrews is wearing our mascot over here. But we need a name for it, all right? And in your Canvas inboxes and in your teachers' inboxes is a Google form in which you can suggest names, okay? Now here's the deal. We're going to suggest names all the way to Friday. We will then take your top suggestions and we're going to put them in to a vote on next week. So we'll be actually revealing the name on Tuesday, May the 16th when we have our rededication. The winning name from the winning, and it'll be the winning advisory. So really, if we pick a name, and like 8 people put it in, I'm going to go to the first person who put it in and they're going to get credit. Their advisory will get a donut party on that Wednesday, right after our dedication. So it's kind of a cool thing. We can name our West Lane Wildcat mascot. We've never had a mascot. We've had a mascot. We rented one for a little bit. This is actually ours. Now you see here, we're going to put a basketball or a football jersey on it or a volleyball jersey on it. Volleyball jersey may not fit. Those are a little bit smaller. We just put a football jersey on there. It should work, or we'll order different sports on there. I'll get with Mr. Roberts to order different sports jerseys that can be on there. But let's name the West Lane Wildcat mascot. So if we name him or her or it, whatever, great. Let's do that. Come up with the most creative names and we'll vote on the most creative names. All right, let's clean up West Lane. Make sure we clean up our language and our message. Before you speak, think, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Or is it kind? And if it's not, don't say it. Don't post it. On time, every time. That is Wildcat time. All right, so Day of Good is coming. Again, we talked about this. It's really in honor of Mr. Adam Goodman, who passed away years ago. He was also a social studies class and a social studies teacher, an avid teacher. But he was one that we do things to honor him during the Day of Good with dodgeball, lip sync battle, and extended spa time. The Day of Good is going to be May 24th. So what you need to know about this is, number one, there's going to be a color war. So here you see, you can order your t-shirt. Make sure you turn your money in to your advisory teacher. And all orders and payments are due by this Friday, May 5th. And I'm going to put a little message out to your parents as well, that they can also go ahead and order a shirt for you if they wish to, but all payments have to be in by this Friday. Also, we're doing penny wars. So the rule of each penny war is you put a penny in, you get a point for your advisory. If you then put a silver coin in someone else's advisory, that takes points off deducted from the score. If you put a dollar bill in someone else's, that point will be deducted from their score too. And here's the thing, we'll give you the updated scores all the way through the Day of Good. The class with the highest score wins. You know, it's kind of like a knockout thing. And so one winner per grade level, the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade and multi-grade, and then winners will get front row seats at dodgeball game, and we'll give a voucher for a free snack. And all the advisory bins will be Miss Anderson's desk and labeled by teacher. Students and staff are encouraged to play. All right, so it's all about, this is a fundraiser for the Mr. Goodman and the Adam Goodman Scholarship Fund at the high school. So all avid kids at the high school are eligible for this honor. And so here we go. So what we're bringing money for is t-shirts, because that can be purchased on Friday. Snacks will be sold on the Day of Good. Kona Ice will be here. The Kona Ice truck will be here on the Day of Good. We'll have jars to add money to votes for lip sync winners, and money to buy chances to pie a teacher in the face, and penny wars. More details about the Day of Good are coming, but right now these are the most important things: the t-shirt purchase and the penny wars. All right, May is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Now let's ask our trivia question then. What year was Asian American and Pacific Islander Month first observed? That's the first part of the question. And why is it in May? That's the second part of the question. So when you answer this, of course, I need both parts of the question right and your advisory name. Also, when you're talking about naming the Wildcat, we also want your advisory teacher name too, so we know who to credit for. All right, today's tutoring opportunity, we have Mr. Gump with 7th grade social studies after school. Don't forget NWEA. Math is May 1st through the 5th, and reading is May 8th to the 12th. We'd like to say, students, when you come back from lunches, if we're not going to be silent coming back from lunches, we'll do silent lunches all the way back to that then. We need to be quiet when we come back in the hallway from lunches, or else I will have you silent in a lunch. It's not that difficult to be quiet coming up to your class, period. Don't forget there are 2 parts to your NWA score, the RIT and percentile. The RIT is the raw score you get. It's usually in the 200s or 100s. Percentile is where you are comparing other grade level students in the world. Meaning your growth goal, which is usually 3 RIT points, keeps you at the same percentile. To go up in percentile, you need to grow more than your expected growth. So here you see a 215 all the way through the 9 tests you'll take here as a 6th grader to all the way to 8th grade. Goes from 59th percentile, which is really good. And then, because we say 40 percentile is the best, and you see right about here, if you kept that 215 all the way through, you would actually be below proficient on the NWEA test. End of year food drive, help families within our community by collecting and donating non-perishable items such as cereal, canned proteins, canned meat, canned vegetables, boxed and canned soups, grains, pasta, rice, and beans. We're doing this all the way through May 12th. And also, too, our advisory here, the advisory that has the most donations at each grade level will have a slushy party to show that they won the food drive. All food should be eaten in the cafetorium. No food should be eaten outside the cafetorium. Breakfast students, you must report directly to the cafetorium off the bus to get breakfast. And all cell phones are in your locker between 9:15 and 4:15. They'll be taken if they're seen or heard. Don't forget our motto, cada Wildcat, cada dia mejora, which translates into every Wildcat every day gets better. Let's make sure we're all getting better today, Wildcats, and have a terrific Tuesday.